awkward when I follow Pierre the Beast because my full name is Tracie the Beast Spencer. The Beast is my maiden name. I just got back from Florida. We drove there. My husband doesn't fly. He has kind of a lame excuse why. When he was a child, he saw a plane crash into his neighbor's house. It wasn't his house. And yet somehow this greatly affected him. We saw a lot of really bad driving on the way to Florida. We were in D.C. on the Beltway, and this guy pulled right in front of us, cut us right off. And I was like, oh my God, what are you, an idiot? This is a Toyota I'm driving in. My favorite billboard on the way to Florida was in New Jersey. It was just this huge picture of a windmill and 3 words, America's future eyesore. On a billboard in New Jersey. The worst part of the trip is my husband listens to 70s music. All 70s, all the time. I got to hear a lot of really stupid songs again, like 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Hop off the bus, Gus. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to write creative lyrics, because these are the 70s, Roy. Because I had 24 hours, I decided that I would write my verse that would go to that song. I'd like to do for you now. Why don't you just take a Valium like everybody else does so you can get on a plane and stop torturing your family? Because if I had to have another filet-o-fish sandwich for McDonald's drive-thru while the kids are fighting and your arm is on my side of the armrest, I don't know what I'm going to do, and you don't have to get the Valium. I could go to the doctor's or the dentist and I can get it for you. If he shot the sheriff, just shoot the fucking deputy, and it doesn't have to be Valium. I could get you clonazepam. I could get you diazepam. I could get you anything from the Pam family. Just let me know, Joe. 51 Ways to Leave Your Lover. So I saw this young woman last week on Church Street wearing her cap and gown, and she looked so excited, and I thought, what will she do now? And I thought, well, if she's anything like me, probably the first thing she'll do after college is go to a concert with a complete stranger that she'll meet at graduation. Maybe a Kiss concert. This guy will pick her up, he and his 3 guy friends, and they'll cross state lines, and they'll make 2 stops. One to buy Coke and then one to sell Coke. Because I guess they had extra, and she'll think to herself, oh good, now I'm a dealer. But she'll go to this Kiss concert, and she'll make it home safely. No one will get arrested, no one will have a Coke-induced heart attack. But years later, she will probably have children of her own, and she will look back on that night in horror. And think, what was I thinking? Where was my judgment? A Kiss concert? She will probably then need to get a job, and she'll probably have some bright idea that it would be really fun to work for the FBI as a budget analyst in Washington, D.C. And she'll have some long, drawn-out background check, one where an FBI agent will ask her, how many times did you smoke marijuana in college? Being young and naive, she'll probably make up some low pot-smoking number. It won't even occur to her that that FBI agent is Special Agent Miller, will come back week after week after week, and he'll ask her the same question over and over again. How many times did you smoke marijuana? And he'll be looking for consistency in her answers. And so my advice I have for this recent grad is that the first time you pull some bogus bullshit number out of your ass, write that number down. I read in the Burlington Free Press that marijuana is Vermont's second most profitable crop after hay. It is true. And I was shocked. I had no idea we grew that much hay. I like to tell people how I got started in stand-up. The first show I ever did, they gave me my drinks for free. All of them. And I was like, I gotta make a career out of this. So I quit my day job, and I had problems with that immediately because I'm a stay-at-home mom. But I just walked in and said, this job sucks. You can kiss my ass goodbye, I'm out of here. Oh, and my poor 3-year-old. She didn't know what ass meant. The reason that I continue to do stand-up, my favorite part is, as a stay-at-home mom, I have not been able to speak uninterrupted in like 9 years. And I have noticed as a mom and as a comic that there are parallels between delivering a baby, delivering a comedy routine. Because there is this fear that all comics and women 7 centimeters or greater have. What if I shit myself? I just got my Pottery Barn catalog in the mail. Just once, I want to open that catalog, turn to the kitchen chalkboard that they sell, and see a realistic note on that chalkboard. But it never happens. I open the catalog, polo match Saturday. Wrestling match, maybe, you know? Then the note said, get BMW detailed. How about get Buick off blocks in front yard? I just want to see a note from a real family, you know? Drain Skippy's anal glands. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that for you. Take Skippy to the vet so you can figure out why he keeps dragging his ass around the carpet. Have you seen that show, I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant? It started as a special on the Discovery Health Channel. If you haven't seen the show, basically the premise is these women, they go to the emergency room because they think they have a kidney stone or they think they have appendicitis. Then they have a baby. The show was so successful that it is now a weekly series on the Learning Channel. There are enough women that this is happening to support a weekly series. My daughter saw this show with the babysitter. I guess the porn was blocked. Anyway, she is scared to death. She's afraid she's going to wake up one morning and have a baby. And she's too young for me to explain how it all happens, but I wanted to reassure her, so I told her, honey, you will not have a baby unless you're ready. But she said, Mom, these women, they weren't ready. And I thought about it, you know, I'm a mom, like, what do I say? What's good here? And so I told her, well, maybe, just to be safe, you should go clean your room. Whatever it takes. Should see her room. My other daughter, she was at a sleepover last night, and 11 o'clock at night, I get the phone call. She wants to come home. She's scared. I hate those phone calls when you try not to sound hammered. The mom was like, oh, Tracie, she's really scared. She wants to come home. And I was like, oh, what a drag. And she said, Tracie, we even put a nightlight in the room, and that didn't work. And I said, oh, you gotta love a good nightlight story. And then she said, nope, but I think she's really scared. I think, Tracie, that you should come over here and get her. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. Who is this? That's my time. You guys have been a great audience.